up, everyone? It's your boy, Monn Lewis. Team Real, welcome to my channel where I call out fake ass and talk about YouTube drama. Right now, you dumb drunk, I hope y'all in here today because I don't want y'all to drink some alcohol. I understand Tasha wants you to drink some alcohol so you can remain stupid and slow and not understand what the f she talking about, okay? I want you to get some kombucha, okay? It tastes the same as wine, man. It tastes the same as wine, like shit. And it still it's good for you, you know what I mean? It tastes like wine. I do not like. So as you guys know, in my previous video, I was talking about how Cardi B is suing Tasha K. Recently, Tasha K made a video talking about Cardi B, and there's some things in there that I want to debunk. We're also going to be talking about Cardi B in the video that had been recently released. You know I don't talk about celebrity drama, but when it's tied into YouTube drama, yes, I definitely do talk about it. Anyway, if you guys are new to this channel, make sure to hit the subscribe button with the bell so you don't miss out on any of the drama. Smash that like button, and if you guys have any story or leads or want me to react to any particular video, all my social media links are in the description below. So let's get straight into the drama. So allegedly a live stream that was 3 years old that Cardi B did on IG Live was released and it's gone viral, and everyone's like hashtagging Survive Cardi B. And she was basically defending herself and talking about why she deserves to be where she wants to be, because a lot of people were saying that she doesn't deserve to be successful. She then talked about her past and the things that she used to do, and that's when it hit the fan.
I took myself out. I built my followers up, and I'm building my own music career. Nobody's helping me. So a bitch to mother say that I don't deserve to be an artist because shit was handed to me and I haven't put in no work. You're bugging, because I'm 24 years old and I look washed up because I spent hours in the mother studio. Hours. I paid over $50,000 in studio time because you gotta pay good engineers, you gotta go to a good studio, and you gotta put in that bread. I did it with my money. So for a say that I don't deserve it because I don't put in no work, now that's when I feel like this is bugging, because I did it myself. I must have forgot the that I did to motherfucking survive. Like, I had to go, oh yeah, you wanna f me? Yeah, let's go to this hotel and I this up and I'll rob them. That's what I used to do.
Anyway, she did receive a lot of backlash from this, and afterwards she made a statement on Twitter saying, "What I can do now is be a better me for myself and my family and my future." So I'm seeing on social media that a live I did 3 years ago has popped back up. A live where I talked about things that I had to do in my past, right or wrong, that I felt I needed to do to make a living. I never claimed to be perfect or come from a perfect world with a perfect past. I always speak my truth. I always own my ish. I'm a part of the hip-hop culture where you talk about where you come from and talk about the wrong things you had to do to get where you are. There's a rappers that glorify murder, violence, drugs, and robbing. Crimes they feel they had to do to survive. I never glorified the things I brought up in that life. I never even put those things in my music because I'm not proud of it, and I feel responsibility not to glorify it. I made the choices that I did at the time because I had very limited options. I was blessed to have being able to rise from that, but so many women have not. Whether or not they were poor choices at the time, I did what I had to do to survive. The men I spoke about in my life were men that I dated, I was involved, and the men that were conscious, willing, and aware. I have a past that I can't change, we all do. Yeah, I'm gonna need more kombucha, man. Okay, so when I first heard this, the first thing that came in my head was like, oh my god, there were probably some dirty, seedy men in the club, and they were like, yeah, let's do it. And she was like, oh, okay, let's do it. And obviously, it's illegal. So she got men in the room. I don't know what she means by draw, because of her accent. I don't know what she was saying. Either she said draw, as in she drawed a weapon and was like, give me your money. Or she put something in their drink so she was able to take from them and run away more easy. You know what I mean? Because how are you going to do that to a sober person? It would be very challenging. The fact that none of this has been reported to the police or no criminal charges have been pressed towards Cardi back in those days tells me that these were married men, okay? This is just an assumption. I feel like there are married men that wanted to do the dirty behind their wives' back. So Cardi B took them to the bedroom and was like, okay, give me all your money. She took their money, did what she did to get the money. And that's why they never reported her, because what's gonna happen? Their wife's gonna find out. It's gonna break their marriage. The wife's gonna find out the man is dirty as hell, goes to clubs, picks up people in the street and do dirty mess. So they're like, oh god. And not only that, they did a crime themselves. So they're like, you know what? I'm not gonna tell anybody. I don't want to ruin my wife's relationship. I don't want something to happen to me because I committed a crime. So it's like, she did bad things within someone else doing bad things. Now, what really confused me with the statement at the bottom, so men were aware that you were robbing them. I don't get it, bro. I was so confused. Like, I'm thinking, did she put that at the end? So, you know, if authorities are looking, she won't get in trouble. So she tried to trick them. I don't know why she put that. There's a lot of theories. There's another theory as well that she could have had a longer live stream and she was actually talking. Within that live stream, she was talking about her past relationships. So it could be a possibility that her past relationships knew that she was doing, because maybe people were saying, oh, you were unfaithful, you were bringing men into the room and doing this. It's like, no, my boyfriends were aware. You know, I really don't know what the hell she means by that. So let me know in the comment section below, because it could be easily taken out of context. You know, I don't know what stream that she watched or whatever. So let me know in the comment section below, what do you think she was talking about? Let's go on with Tasha K's live stream. What I'm gonna do is go through it and address the main points. Play it.
But what I do know is that there was some type of exchange. You know, a guy thought he was gonna have, so I know a lot of people are saying, oh, she was. This is kind of a form of, if you look at the definition of, shout out to Wino Gang for putting that shit out too, this is a form of to robbing and men, okay? And so nowhere did she say that they were tricks. She just said that, you know, a guy, I believe, would, you know, so I don't know. Yeah, you want to have, yeah, you want to, I want to have, she take them to the hotel, drug them up and rob them, okay? And so
apparently, according to Tasha K, robbing and drugging men is the same as rape. Can you imagine? Can you imagine someone spiked your drink and then steal your money in the club, and then the lady turned around, he rapes me?
See, she got binoculars.
Attack! Oh, I'm being raped!
Like, how does that work? How is robbery, drugging someone, taking money from them, the same as rape? You said you're not drinking wine, but I know you're lying. You're lying, because that don't make sense. And Tasha K compares her situation with Cosby's situation, or Cardi's situation with Cosby's.
How all of this is gonna come together, I'm gonna tell you, because a lot of you guys don't understand the similarities that's going on here if something proceeds between her and I. And it's similar to what Bill Cosby went through. Okay, because there was a lawsuit that Bill Cosby, a civil suit that was filed against Bill Cosby, told on itself, similar to what Mrs. SurvivingCardi is doing here. Okay, young and dumb and doesn't understand what in the hell we're going on, what in the hell is going on. But anyway, so she puts.
Then she dives deeper into it.
It was around the time I know he was threatening Wendy Williams. Calling her station manager, talking about he's gonna get her fired because she had mentioned allegations and things like that. He was doing a lot of intimidation, okay? Similar to somebody that I know here.
The projection's real because you do the same thing, Tasha K.
Okay? Doing a lot of intimidation, threatening to take, you know, all kind of shit, take channels down, you know, take money out of my pocket, whatever you got to do. Bill Cosby was doing the same shit.
What?
Because he was trying to cover up this shit here.
Show my panel a fascinating interview we found from 1991. Bill Cosby was on CNN promoting a book. He tells an interesting story. Take a look.
Spanish fly was the thing that all boys from age 11 on up to death, we will still be searching for Spanish fly. That's right. And what was the old story was, if you took a little drop, no, it was on the head of a pin. That's right.
And drop it in a Coca-Cola. Don't matter.
It doesn't make it, and the girl would drink it, and she's yours. Hello, America.
Do you see a difference? You see a difference? Huh?
Yes, I see it different, you drunk lady.
I robbed them. That's what I used to do.
And she's yours. Hello, America.
I robbed them.
And she's yours. Hello, America.
Cosby, woman. He woman. Cardi.
I robbed them. That's what I used to do.
Do you see a difference?
Now the narcissist really comes out of Tasha K because she ends up shouting out this guy.
Breaks this down. Shout out to Derek Jackson. Y'all need to go follow him on Instagram and on YouTube because he is going to break this wide open. This is his lane. This ain't my lane right here. My lane is celebrity gossip. This here, this goes beyond moral principle and what you will do in order to get ahead.
Now, this is what he said on his IG or Snapchat or whatever platform he's on. Let's play it.
In her saying what she used to do, she mentioned, and granted, she's not in, like, just to put context, she's not happy. She's not bragging. She's near tears, actually does come to tears, hysterical, you know, ranting and melting down about why people don't give her due credit for all the work she's put in. So I don't have a problem if she has to face consequences. I don't have a problem if people are pissed off. I'm just curious why the outrage with this, you know, and because people were sitting there saying like hashtag SurvivingCardi. And what you know what that's a playoff of. That's a playoff the whole Surviving R. Kelly thing. And it is not the equivalent. I know, you know, religious people say, oh, no sin is greater than the other, but there's levels to this. You know, stealing bubblegum out of a candy store is not the same as for elementary school. The same way Cardi B robbing dudes, and robbing grown-ass men who are looking to fuck her is what she said. If they tried to fuck her, then she would fuck them and rob them. Cardi B setting these dudes up or whatever she did to rob them is not the same as R. Kelly stealing underage children's innocence. It's not the same. Cardi B, in the lowest point of her life, doing what she felt she needed to do to survive, is not the same as R. Kelly in his prime for decades doing what he did and still to this day trying to continue doing it and never admitting to the shit. You know? So these are two completely different things. Granted, what she did was wrong, but I'm like, Jay-Z just was on Larry King talking about how he used to sell. Meek Mill, your favorite rapper, whoever, has talked about how they done hit licks, robbed, and they didn't drill people to rob them because men do things a little differently. To rob, they just put that thing to your temple and then they rob you. So I don't know which one is better, but I'm like, I'm curious more so the outrage and if there's something deeper behind this outrage. And if that's the case, then my real issue is not so much that Cardi has a f***ed up past and at some point did some things that today she's crying about and not happy about and hasn't been held accountable. That's not even my issue anymore. Now it's starting to look like, on some accounts, there's something deeper going on and people are weaponizing the Me Too movement or the momentum from the R. Kelly thing with the... They're weaponizing that to take down their least favorite artist. The girl they didn't like anyway. Which I think is f***ed up. As far as, you know, 3 years ago, she was on live. She was ranting and raving about... First mistake is letting anybody get to you and have power over you because they don't give you your proper credit. But second thing is, yeah, she had a f***ed up past, grimy past. She was open about it. I mean, you know, and it's being talked about. It's not being swept under the rug. So I don't think it's wrong if she gets held accountable. I don't think it's wrong if her most faithful fans say, I can't support you no more because I didn't know this and I don't like this. I think that's fine. But if I'm choosing who I'm going to apply my outrage to or in the defense of, it's not going to be these grown-ass men that went to a club looking to pay for some and promote these guys and praise these guys that talked about all the illegal shit they did and they monetizing it But when this girl giving her testimony, that's like such a reason to bring her down. I don't get it, man.
Tasha K got bro. She was so mad of how he stand up for Cardi B, and it sounded like he was talking about her because a lot of people don't like Cardi and they're trying to find a reason to hate on her. And you really think about it, it's like, damn, this is your reason? Like you're comparing her to House. Like, damn, really biased. Tasha K, very biased lady. Her audience are very drunk. Rhinos, damn. I just received a phone call saying that a few women want to come forward alleging that Derek Jenks made babies, beat women, and forced abortions, and is currently dodging child support. Wanting a doctor, apparently. They are racking up receipts now. Oh, Tasha K, isn't it funny when someone doesn't agree with you and all of a sudden they're this bad guy and he was this, he was that. Tasha K then pushed forward the hate agenda on Cardi B about surviving Cardi.
You guys have been, you've been doing a great job with the surviving Cardi B trend. Making this public, making it trend, bringing awareness to the situation, okay? And so
I'm sure you love that. I'm sure you love using this hate train, Tasha K, so you can gain from it. Now, the Me Too movement is very, ugh. A lot of people, not everyone in the Me Too movement is right. A lot of people are just saying Me Too because they want attention and they want some goddamn money. People who are in a bad situation and willing to do anything to get out of the situation that they were in. I was in New York about 5 years ago and my trainer suggested we go to a strip club. Normally I would turn him down, but this time I decided to go. So boom, we go to the strip club and I met Cardi. I'm feeling her and convincing her to come back to my room with me to have a drink. I've been drinking already, so I had to piss. I said to the bathroom and came back and finished up my drink. Last thing I remember, she was twerking on me, music blasting, and that was it. The next morning, I saw her used on the floor with some caca on it because I realized I was a dude. And then I noticed all the cash I had, which was about $850, my Louis Vuitton belt, and my iPod Touch was missing. I tried calling her several times, but I soon realized she gave me a Google Voice number. I know she did it, but I couldn't prove it, so I never went to file the charge, mainly because I did not want my fiance at the time to know that had happened. So I took my L, and I can't lie, it was certainly traumatizing. And as a man, you would never want to admit you were taken advantage of. No man wants to say me too. Anyway, it turns out that it was fake. Money. All I gotta do is say me too. Money. She took me to the hotel. Woo! Pop a pill in my bottle. Woo! Now, someone that Tasha K interviewed, a guy named Jackie Actor, claims that he was a victim from Cardi B. Okay? And it turned out that he's a struggling actor. Makes sense. This guy wants to get his 5 minutes of fame. Now he's claiming he's a survivor of Wendy. Oh gee, look at that. Feel me. Hello. It's okay.
Maybe just take off your hat.
No, my hair's messy. It's okay. Oh. So yeah, do I think this guy is legit? Hell no. I think he's another Star Marie.